All right. Well, my liquidity video was well received, so let's talk a little more about liquidity. Okay. And again, what am I talking about with liquidity? I'm talking about stop losses, um, because liquidity fuels markets. Okay. You're in a little rocket. Let's try to not make this look like a penis. You're in a rocket, right? With a window, and you have fuel that burns to power the rocket to the moon, right? Right? And so, where do we get this fuel in the market? Well, from liquidity, right? You have price, it creates a consolidation. It typically, not always, but a lot of the times will come down, stop anybody out that had a long from down here, longs anywhere in here, right? They put their stop losses below these areas. And JP Morgan Chase, they needed this liquidity to fuel their rocket, right? So you're stopping out all these people here. JP Morgan starts piling in, which is a lot of buy orders, right? Fueling markets higher. Then you have people all that got short in any of the places in here, right? And they put their stop losses above the high swing, right? You had people that just thought they were going to get the pinpoint the high right here. You have people that saw a double top, they got short. They think the market's going to go down. You have a triple top. Oh man, the market is going to go down. They're putting their oh, we're hitting resistance, right? My stop loss for my short is above this high, right? So you get the big player that enters, pushes price higher, starts stopping out all these people, starts getting the people that were stopped out here to chase back in. And then you also get people like me who are buy stopping this break higher. So you're just getting a big influx of participants, of buying pressure, correct? And if you don't understand this, I think you do. But when you're stopping out of a short, you're going to have to cover the position um, by buying whatever the security or futures contract is, and you're going to most likely be slapping the ask, right? Which is going to drive prices higher, right? As well as if you're marketing in, you're going to be hitting the ask, driving price higher, etc. And it doesn't always look nice and perfect like that. Sometimes it's a little ugly. Oh, let's keep the rocket. I don't really. Okay, stay rocket, stay. Um, it might be something like this, right? Stop losses for longs getting grabbed. Shorts have their stops here because they saw like this low break and they got short and they put their stop above here. They saw this low break and they went short. They put their stop here. So all those shorts are getting stopped out while people are chasing in long, while I'm chasing in long because I put my buy stop order above here. And it's an influx of buying pressure, right? So it might be, this. It might be this. It could be some weird old ugly snippy snappy reduce gadash, right? Skablamo. Same thing. Stops for shorts, stops for longs. Stops for longs created this move down, right? This is also liquidity. You could have, shorted here, targeting this low or whatever. But in theory, how am I determining if I'm looking for accumulation, right? Reaccumulation, which is to push prices higher, or distribution, which would be the same stuff but flipped on its head. You know, we have the shorts with their stops. We have people longing, liquidity grab, influx of orders. Same thing for this. Stops, blop, blop, beady boop. You get what I'm saying, right? So bearish market, bullish market. How do we determine which one we're looking for? Well, if we're trading ES, this is the daily chart. You know, I trade at a lower time frame, but just as an example, price is clearly trending upward. And so what are things like this? Well, you tell me, dude. Is it some sort of reaccumulation model, taking out stop losses and then people buy stopping in because people shorted in all those spots and it drove price higher? Yeah, that is what that is. Is that what this is? Yes. What about this? Yep. How about that? Is that what this is? Yeah. Oh, ooh, look at all these. Look at all these. Huh? Is that what this is? Maybe. We don't know yet. You don't know until the high breaks, but we can assume, I would assume, personally, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm never telling you what to do. I don't care what you do. It has nothing to do with me. But I would assume, chances are, this will be some form of reaccumulation. Now, this is a daily chart, so it could get ugly. It could get ugly before it gets happy, you know? Taking these lows, these lows, these lows, whatever. But does it matter? Because I'm not trading any of this stuff because I wait for my system, right? So I wouldn't be on a daily. I'd be on a 1 hour, right? Because I'm a day trader. If you're taking entries on a daily chart, you're typically holding for days, multiple days. I'm not. I close at the end of the day, right? So, like, what's this? What's this right here? Well, I mean, does that look a lot like this? It sure does. It sure does, pal. You know, you get your fuel higher. You get some form of reaccumulation under these lows, bam, and a push higher, right? It's everywhere. It's all over the place. So I assume that because of the overall bullish market, that moves down are usually going to be some sense of reaccumulation. Now listen, this, you could argue, is distribution. It looks pretty ugly. It really does. These are in unprecedented times. Is there a chance that this red? Is there a chance that this just kind of goes like this and then we are in a bear market for 2 years? Yeah, that could totally happen. But unless like lows really start breaking and highs really start failing and big old supply zones like really start holding, I'm not going to assume this. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and assume that we're going to be continuing higher, right? And that's where your system comes in your risk management. Because am I full porting long right here? No, dude. Because what if it goes like that and I die, right? So I would go to my 1 hour and I'd be looking at all these beautiful liquidity grabs. And I'm, of course, assuming that this, right, is part of a reaccumulation model. Notice how we took this low and started pushing up higher, right? Now we took out this low. And now it's happening. We're starting to really push, right? And this is all news driven, but there's a reason why I don't really pay attention in news so much, right? And if you'll notice, if you've watched any of my other videos about how I trade, when MAs are like this, I don't like it. I do not like it. When you have big drops like this, I might get involved and take a super quick short scalp, but I'm not going to be really looking to ride this lower because of the overall context of what's going on, right? So what I'm going to be doing is waiting for MAs to flip back bullish. And I'm assuming if they do, things are going to start kind of cleaning up around here. You'll start seeing the MAs start to kind of spread out. You'll start to see you'll see the MAs like start to spread out, you know, and then you'll start to see price action kind of start cleaning up. And I'll start looking for longs. And it might look something like even, you know, not that, but something like this. Who knows, you know? But I'm waiting. I'm not trading this. No thanks, dude. No thank you. I might have gotten a little off topic, but just liquidity, dude. Liquidity matters. You know, grab, go. On a downtrend, you're going to be looking for things like this. Grab, go. It's just everywhere. And it doesn't look the same all the time. It always looks different. So you got to kind of discern that, what you're going to pay attention to. But just, there's got to be a better way. Bullish markets, you're looking for some sort of thing like this, some sort of thing like this, maybe even this stuff, wham, bammo. And then in bullish markets, you're looking, bearish, did I just slip up? In bearish markets, you're looking for things like so, right? Break. You're looking for things like skiddly douche, right? You might be looking for things like skablamo, right? So I hope that helps. I don't know if I help or I hurt, but that's what I'm saying. Any questions? Let me know. Have a great day.